Hello, everyone. Is there anyone out there? Let's see if there's anyone entering the chats. For whoever gave me the likes, the 3 likes that I'm seeing in front of me, thank you very much. Truly, truly appreciated. It's such a, how do you say, a good time, very challenging, also very surprisingly receiving new subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. Just keep on liking, please keep on liking, sharing, subscribing, if possible, because that would really help to promote my channel, would really help to promote the messages that I'm sending out there. So I really hope that everybody gets the healing that they need, get the messages that they need. So I hope. So far, I see one person watching. Just have to see who that is, who is watching the chat. See who that is, and then we're going to start. A few messages I want to give, because I know this is the bonus readings for the general love readings. Surprisingly, Leo did really, really well. So I'm going to continue on the reading for Leo when they're realizing you're becoming a power couple. That's the one I posted on the 16th, 17, 2020. 265 likes. You guys, I've just blown, really, really blown. I'm very, very happy that that happened. The second reading I'm going to do is for Scorpio, is you see right through their mask, seeing that your person does genuinely love you, but not really wanting to show their feelings. And that had, of course, a 9 likes. So the challenge is still here. The most zodiac signs to get the most likes gets a bonus reading. And in the bonus reading, you will also see a glimpse of the extended readings that I post for the zodiac signs. So it will give you a bit of insight of how I do my extended readings, you guys. So then you know at least what you're purchasing. So I'm just going to see if anybody else is online. Just wait also a few minutes to see if Helen, my moderator, is here. And otherwise, I'm just going to start the show. I'm just going to start the reading for those who are going to watch it later and see how things go. If you'd love a personal reading, if you'd like me to look into your situation, if it's your love life, your career, whatever, you guys, all information's below. My business email, can make an appointment. I do it through Skype. Okay. You can ask as how many questions you want. I'm not limited in questions. Okay. I'm definitely not limited in questions. I'm still kind of like fine tuning my website before I can post it so you guys can see what I do. I'm a soul reader, so questions that you might have, I will give you answers. But also how my guides work is that they also give you messages that you need in this current time to get you through any situation that you're going through, you guys. So it's very important for you guys to know I don't work with dates. I really don't work with dates. My guides work with energies. So it's actually the energy that you're holding, the energy that your person is holding. That's why I don't work with dates. That's why I don't work with time. So if anybody asks me about, oh, when is this going to happen, the date, the time, the month, it depends on the actions you take or what the person takes on the other side. So just remember that, you guys. When it happens, the timing, the month, the date, the year, maybe, yes, of course, there are mediums out there, healers, who can finally tune into dates when things happen. I don't. I tune into energies and I try to translate the energies as much as possible so you can get more clarity. So just remember what I do when I give you a personal reading. I guide you through steps, okay? The answers within, I only help you to see the answers within if you can't see clearly now, or if you're not fully aligned, or you just can't see everything by yourself. Okay, you guys? So that's just a short introduction I'm going to do. I'm going to timestamp this live Okay, so I find it very important. I'm still trying to figure out if I should do these readings in the afternoon or in the evening, but we'll just see. We'll just see what happens. We'll just see how it goes. We just see how it flows. Okay. So Leo, okay, they're realizing that you can become a power couple. So I'm going to timestamp when the reading starts. I'm just going to do 5:20. So let's see what is going on for you. I'm going to use the Wisdom Oracle cards for the reading, so that's good. I'm going to clarify it with the Gilded Tarot, okay? And then we're going to go deep into the reading. This is a glimpse of the extended that I do, okay? Then we're going to see what secrets your person has that they're not telling you in this current time. And I'm going to end it with these beautiful angels and ancestor cards from Kyle Grace. Those are blessings for you. Okay, so Leo, let's get into your reading. Let's see what's happening for you, and let's see what is happening for your person. So I'm going to place 2 cards on your side for your bonus reading, and then I'm going to place 2 cards. I wanted to get this one on your person's side, see what is happening. You guys know how it works. It's a general reading. Drop the card, you guys, just a moment. Okay. And then on their side, let's see. Ooh, Destiny. It's beautiful. I'm going to show you the cards, you guys. I'm trying to get a table that at least you can see the cards. But I'm really, really hoping the more subscribers I get, then I can finally do these lives through my phone. Okay, so this is good. And then we're going to clarify them. You have loyalty on your side. Okay, you're wanting your person to be loyal. You're wanting your person to understand what this relationship is. All you want is them to commit. So you want them to be really loyal to you. So this is good. So I'm going to go further into it before I talk too much about it. Okay, in your energy, you want to build with your person. This is what you want to do. You want to build the bricks, the foundation, make it more stronger within this connection. They have, this is good, destiny. So the divine is really waking them up to see the destiny, to see the purpose of this relationship, to see that this is a divine union for most of you. And the next one is that they're actually burnt out, they're overwhelmed, they need to go within, they need to meditate, they need to take a rest, and this will give them more clarity about this relationship. Okay? Because that's what they're realizing. You and them together, you can form a power couple. You can be there for each other. So let's just see. Let's just see what is happening. Okay. Oops. Come on, you guys. The cards can't be flying because I can't keep on picking them up. So let's see. Okay. Let's clarify your energy first on your side. So we have the loyalty card. You want a long-term commitment with your person. You want this to be created, okay? You want the way the relationship is for it to change, okay? From being unstable to stable. So let's see. Let's clarify that. Okay. So we have the 4 swords. So that's good. Okay. And we have the 5 of swords. So let's see on your person's side. Let me just shuffle it the other way. Otherwise, they're going to keep on picking the cards. So this is more of your energy, okay? What you're, of course, thinking, feeling, and desiring when it comes to the connection. Again, well, you guys, wow. I don't know if this is going to be happening the whole reading, but I hope not. I'm going to try and shuffle them slower. Okay. So let's get into their energy for you, Leo. Well, you, of course, are wanting loyalty, okay? You want them to be loyal to you. You only want to be exclusive with them and them to be exclusive with you and nobody else, okay? So you want to create this with them. You want them to actually see the potential of this relationship and you want it to change it from unstable to loyal energy. This is what you're really desiring with your person. So we have the 4 of swords and we have the 5 of swords. Okay, so you're in your energy. What you're desiring is that your person, you know, finds a way to create this stable beginning with you, actually to make the connection even more stable. This is what you want. You're feeling very tired. You're feeling very overwhelmed with the arguments, with the disagreements, because you're wanting this. You want a stable foundation. You want them to be loyal. Okay. You want them to want this with you because this is what you really want with them. You want to be very exclusive, but you're finding that it's just being very difficult. Okay. It's taking a lot of your energy that you're giving within this relationship to show them to work together and not to fight against each other. Okay. So that's what you're really wanting to do. You want a stable foundation within this connection with them, and you want them to work with you, not to go into conflict, not to have arguments, but to really work with you in the connection. The second card we had is building bricks. Okay. You want to build with this person. This is what you generally feel, that this relationship has a potential to become very strong, to become very stable. Okay. You are wanting partnership long term. We found it in the first card. This is what you're wanting, building a long term partnership. If it's marriage, moving together, whatever you want, taking things slowly. You want to also build the bricks slowly with your person. But this is what you want. This is what you're desiring. Okay. So you're trying to find the power, you're trying to master the tools that you have to create this foundation, to build it with your person. Hi, Helen. Welcome. Thank you very much for being here. So, clarifying, building the bricks to this relationships. We have again 5 of Wands, and we have the 10 of Wands. So you know that there's other people interfering, giving your person wrong advice about this relationship. Okay. And you know your person is very overwhelmed in their energy in the situation. They have a lot of burdens, they have a lot of responsibilities that they need to let go, that they need to release at this time. This is what you're realizing, Leo. Okay. You don't want the interference of people. It doesn't only mean that it's people for all of you. For some of you, it can also just mean that there's just a lot of things going on in your person's life, okay, that is taking their focus to put elsewhere. For some of you, it's coins. They don't have enough money, so they're really working overtime, so they don't have the energy to invest in this relationship at this time. For others of you, it is family. They've got family responsibilities, but you're just knowing that they're carrying too much and they really need to let this go. This needs to be released from their energy. Okay, this is what you really want to do. You want to build with them, create with them, have a stable foundation. Okay, so we've seen that in your energy, Leo. So let's go on your person's side. Let's see what is happening with them. On your person's side, Leo, they have destiny. Okay, destiny is really knocking at their door, showing them, hey, this is a lifetime relationship. This is a lifetime partner. You and this partner can build so much more. For a big group of you, it won't only be in love, but it will also be in finances. It will be in many areas. So destiny is knocking at their door to tell them to wake up, to realize that this is their new beginning for a long-term relationship. They've been asking the divine for this love. This is what they've been asking, and now you're there, Leo. You come into their life. They might think it's a wrong moment, but it's not. It's just come at the right moment. So the divine is trying to show them to say, hey, this is what you wished for. You wanted that long-term partner. You wanted that faithful partner. You want to be exclusive. Well, here you have your Leo. So what are you going to do about it? So destiny is knocking at their door. Okay, so this is what they're understanding. This is what they're realizing at this time. They're realizing, like, okay, this is what I really asked for, and my Leo's here. So what am I going to do about it? This is what they're realizing. Okay, so I'm going to clarify that card. The next one is time for nap. As we saw, they're very overwhelmed. They're carrying a lot of burdens. They really, really, really need to find themselves. They need to listen to their own intuition. They need to go within. I feel for some of you, your person's asking too much advice from friends, from family. Okay. But I feel there's some people in their life that are not giving them the right advice. Okay. Because today, let me tell you guys, you can ask for advice, other people to look at, no problem. But at the end of the day, you must ask yourself what makes you happy. It is your life. There are choices that you make. Okay. And at the end of the day, you have to learn to make your own choices. That's what I teach my clients too. They come to me for advice. I look with them at the situation, and I give them the option. I say, okay, you say you're looking for this. What do you do? What will make you feel good? What makes you happy? And really look at the situation. This is the time I feel for all of us that we have to go within. We have to work on our own connections. Whatever you believe in, if you believe in divine, if you believe in spirituality, if you're religious, even if you just believe in energy, it doesn't matter. It is important that we all learn to stay in our own power, okay? And to love ourselves so we can make healthy decisions for ourselves. There's nothing, a lot of people come to me and they say, what is the right decision? There's no right and wrong, okay? Every decision you make that is good for you at that moment. But ask yourself, what is a healthy decision? What is a good decision? Okay? And at the end of the day, we all want love. We just want that loving, understanding person in our life. That's what we all want. But because of past experiences of pain, of feeling insecure, you know, we mostly make decisions out of fear. And this is what the divine, whatever you believe in, is showing us to not do, to not make decisions out of fear. You can't make a decision out of fear energy. Okay, it won't be a clear decision. You can only mainly make a decision out of love, out of the heart space. And all these things I'm telling you, you guys, I have been through it. Okay, I am even still going through certain stages because as a spiritual coach, of course, I first have to experience pain before I help other people who want to release that pain. That's how it is. So at the end of the day, when you make decisions out of fear, later on you do regret them and you come into a place where you feel stuck. And I do feel this is actually the energy of your person, Leo. Okay. So that's where they're realizing that they can become a power couple with you. So destiny is knocking at their door. Okay. Things, understandings about this relationship. So I clarified this card with the Hermit, and I clarified this card with this Page of Swords. So what is this telling me? This is telling me that they know that deep within their own energy, that sometimes they have an immature behavior, and that's what blocks this connection. They know that they need to go within, okay? And they also know that you're their light. This is what they're realizing. You are their light. You are what they've been looking for. You are what they asked for, okay? But only their actions towards you at this time seem very childish and mature at times. And this is what you know, because you know that they have to end certain cycles, they have to release certain old energies that don't serve them. But here, the divine is saying, hermit mode, go within, trust, have faith. Look, destiny is calling. This is a relationship where you can have everything, where you can have finances, where you can have stability, where you can have understanding, where you can learn and you can grow from each other. Okay, so we know the divine is knocking on the door, telling them this is the new beginning. Love relationship you want can bring you a lot of balance and harmony, but you need to understand, you need to learn, you need to reflect, you need to make choices from your heart space and not choices from advice from others. And what I also feel when it comes to your person, this card is also representing for them to stop getting immature advice from people that don't really know how relationship works. They need to go within. Not everybody knows what is good for them for their happiness. So the last one we had, it is time to take a nap. So your person is very overwhelmed, very stressed, a lot of responsibilities. We saw in the beginning of the reading, this needs to release, okay? To this energy, which I feel for many of you, that's what they're doing. They're going to realize what a real true partnership is, that this is also a real, true, divine connection for a big group of you. Soulmate, twin flame, many different names. This is what they're going to realize. Okay, so this is what they're really trying to do. I need to rest. I need to understand. I need to go within. Okay, and this is also telling them to look at their own stability, their own foundation, because as long as they're not stable, Leo, they can't stable relationship with you. They can't build a lifetime relationship with you, but they do want it. So time to take a nap is clarified by the Justice card, good, and is clarified by the Eight of Wands, even more better. Okay, so this is finding their balance, coming within balance with you so the relationship can be balanced. And the Eight of Wands is telling me for some of you, they will want to see you, they will want to meet with you, they want to travel to you, they want to come in very fast because they feel energetically as destiny is calling them to say, like, don't miss this opportunity. This relationship is going to bring you so much joy, so much love, so much stability, so much fruition. But this person is going to help you to also let your mask down, to not be afraid of life, to take action, to take risks, and to be yourself, to be daring, to open your heart, and to experience a true love experience you've always wanted. And this also means for some of you, they're going to contact you soon. For those who are not in contact, for others of you, they're just going to say, okay, I want to speak to you because I really want to make new changes. I really, really want to look at the situation. And I feel deep in my heart, you are the love of my life. But I know I need to work on myself. I need to balance myself out so this relationship can be balanced out. Powerful, Leos, very powerful. So we're going to the next step, remember? So this is a glimpse of how my extended is from the general love readings that I have. So I want to go deeper into the reading and I want to see what secrets your person has, what your person is telling you. As in the bonus reading we've seen, there are quite a few people that are interfering in your relationship, giving your person wrong advice, okay? They're giving advice out of their own perspective, what they would do. See what your person needs to work on. Sorry, you guys, I don't know what's wrong with YouTube, but every time I do the lives, it's always connection is unstable. So let's see. Let's just shuffle the cards and let's see what I can get for you, Leo. Okay. Transformation. So this is a very big and heavy time. Fear. Let's see what other cards we can also get. Barrier. Okay, so your person is really, really, really going through a lot. They're going through a deep transformation. So the divine is actually waking them up. It's showing them that they need to let go of their old self, their fearful self. Okay, they need to realize that if they want true love with you, Leo, and I do feel many of you, you are their life partner, you are their soulmate. If they really want true love in their life, they have to change their mind, their thought system. They have to let go of past fears. They have to learn to take action to go for what they want. This is what I strongly feel when it comes to your person. To know, to understand that this hasn't come on their path for no reason. Okay, this is a blessing. This is a blessing from the divine for them because they've been through so much in life. For some of you, your person has been through toxic relationships, narcissistic relationships. They've always been rejected when it came to love. So this is what they're finding out. This is what they're understanding. Okay, so this is the time for transformation. This is not easy for your person. And I do feel for many Leos out there, this is what you feel. You know that they're going through this. Many of you feel energetically that they're going through times. You feel like, okay, I'm good in my skin, but now I'm just feeling down. You're feeling the energy of your person. For others of you, you just see your person going through these changes and see how heavy it is. It's taking a toll on their energy. But when they learn to distance themselves from people that are not good for them, for people that are giving them wrong advice, then can they gradually go through transformation, okay? And remember, guys, this is an important lesson I want to give others out there because it also happens to me. You will have moments when you go through transformations, you will feel certain parts of your body actually changing too. And let me tell you, change is not always easy. Change can also be painful at times. So you would just feel like nausea, or you might feel a headache, or you might feel, you know, something happening like pressure on your chest. And I'm not going to advise you to say don't go to a doctor. Always go to a doctor when you feel like, okay, physical, there's something not okay with me. But sometimes those things can't be explained because there are a process of your transformation, because you're releasing your old self and you are gaining into this energy where you are growing into the new you. So you're leaving your old self behind, and the new you is actually, you're actually birthing your new self. So that is a part of transformation. So this is not easy to go through, let me tell you. And you can have many stages of this. Okay. You can start transformation, feel good for a while, and then start another transformation. This always happens, especially when you work on yourself, you do your inner work and you work on spirituality. It's always a continuation of different transformations of different energies. But I feel with your person, as they were stuck for a long time in fearful energy, they're really going through a very deep transformation. So this is going to make them feel tired many times, and they're going to really need to gain their rest, and they're really going to need to gain their peace. So this is what is happening at this time. So don't be fearful if you think I don't hear for them, or they're very silent, or they're very distant, or they don't want to talk to me. At this moment in time, they just don't have the strength. They don't have the ability. They need to first fix themselves before they can come forward, and before they can tell you like, okay, this and this and this and this is going on. So they need to release the fear, like I said. Okay, they have a lot of fearful energy within them. But why they also become fearful is because some of them, they rely too much on opinions of people in their environment. They rely too much on other opinions of other people because they've been through heartful relationships. They're not listening to their heart. They're not listening to what they feel. They're not really listening to their intuition. They're not fully listening to the signs that the divine is giving them to say, this is your life partner. Okay. You might feel fearful. You might feel that this person, the Leos out there, that you might not be long term, but you are long term. But for them to see that, this needs to be released, all the fear. Okay. And the fear of making choices on their own and asking too many people outside them that they think that are good for them. And some of them are actually giving them immature advice, which is really not good for the situation. So that's what the divine is helping them change, to realize, look, you have to let go of all these fears. You have to come into your energy. You have to feel balanced, go through your transformation, and make your decisions on your own. Yes, it's good always to get advice from the people that are there, that protect you, that are there to support your happiness. Remember, people that support your happiness, people that, and you might have the questions, how do I know if people support my happiness? These are a few examples I can give you. Okay. Anything you do, even if it's career-wise, to build certain things or to work on your inner growth, people that support you with that, no matter how you do it, if you choose spirituality or you choose any tool, people that support you during your life in whatever you do to work on yourself, to build yourself, to become grounded, to become stable, or even in your career, those are supportive people. Okay. People that tell you what to do that might seem better for you, most of those people give you advice out of their own mindset, what works for them, but they're not really giving you advice what works for you, but they're thinking more of themselves. So that is the difference. Okay. So try and look at that for yourself. Okay. Especially when somebody gives you advice and somebody says to you, okay, but what do you feel if you choose A? Or what do you feel if you choose B? But remember, no matter the situation, and I feel it with your person has to learn to talk to you. Okay, when they feel that they have obstacles or they come to a point where they have arguments with you, Leo, they have to understand that they need to figure these things out with you. It's not about going to other people and asking advice from other people what they should do with this situation. No, they have to learn to come to you. So, from going to that immature energy to a more mature energy, that's when they're going to learn like, whatever happens, if I'm fearful, if I have arguments with my Leo, I can't solve it with advice from other people. I can only solve it with my Leo. That's the only person I can solve it with. So, this is what the readings. That's very good, you guys. So the barrier that they have, the big wall that they put over their heart, being tough, being strong. Oh, doesn't matter. It's not working. It's not hurting me. This is what they know that they realize that they need to break down. They know that having this wall actually hurts you a lot, and at the end hurts them even more, because what they're doing is they're rejecting love. They asked for love. You were here. And now they're getting nervous. They don't know what to do about it. So this is what they're realizing. So they know they have to go through changes in their life, make changes within themselves, so they can release their fear, Leo, and to open their heart more up, open for this relationship, because they know this is an important relationship. It has an important meaning, and it can show them many things in life, show them many lessons, have a lot of soul growth. As I feel for you, Leos out there, you're more further in soul growth when understanding what relationships need and how to work on relationships than your person. Okay. I feel your person has had a lot of immature exes in the past. Okay. Oh, if you fight, we argue, we don't talk to each other, we know each other for a few months, and then we come back again. You know what I mean? They've never really learned, like, okay, we have a situation, we have an argument. How do we deal about it? How do you think about it? How do I think about it? And how do we find a way to work together? So this is what I really feel. They've never had an equal give and take relationship. They've never had a mature relationship working with each other. Okay. They've only been with people that whenever those exes never got what they wanted, they kind of like punished your person by ignoring them, not talking to them, not, you know what I mean? So it's just like, just blocking the situation to resolve the problems and to talk with each other. Okay, so this is the kind of energy that they have to still release, they still have in their energy field. Your person really needs to grow up. For most of you, I feel your person really, really, really needs to grow up, set healthy boundaries for themselves when it comes to the environment, have to make choices from their heart space, not from their heads, not from their fear space, and learn to work with you. That's the only thing that I feel that they need to learn to work with you. So these are your cards. These are your cards to show you in this upcoming period what you can do to stay strong in this situation or to make the decision in this situation. Okay? How much time are you going to give your person to stand in their feet? Do you want to still work with this with your person? I feel for many of you guys, you do want to work, because you know deep down inside that your person is working on themselves, and your person can come to that level and that stage. Okay? So the first one we have is Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. This is beautiful. The next one is High Priest, intent and create. Look how much blessings you have, Leo, at this time. And the third one is the seer, see beyond the current situation. See, you're getting all the answers. Okay, so we're going to look at the first card. What does it say? Shape, shift, transform, and unveil your gifts. Okay, it's time for you to also look at the situation between you and your person from a different perspective. The divine is giving you the opportunity and you the chance to transform this connection, to show your person, to inspire them, to show them what is healthy in relationships, how partnership works. Okay, so you can change the energy, you can transform. How do you do that? By being clear, having healthy boundaries, telling your person, you know what, if you're not ready for a long-term relationship, if you need to work on yourself, then I think it's better that you do that at this time. Because I know what I want. Okay, I'm working on myself. I know what I want within relationship. So you set healthy boundaries. You tell your person, like, look, I want to be with you, but I want to work together. Your belief system, my belief system are just important as each other. But I want to find a way to work without other people interfering or without you asking other people or advice what you should do. You know that your person also needs to release the past. They haven't done that fully yet, but they're going through that. So I do feel that for most of you, you're going to give them the time, the chance. You're going to give them the love, and you're also going to show them that, look, I'm giving you this time. Take it. If you want me, fine. If you don't want me, I'm not going to go in and out, in and out, in and out relationship. So you're actually transforming, you're changing the energy at this moment. So this is really good. And why are you doing that? Because you're in your power. You have the high priest energy. So you feel, you know what is happening. You know that your person wants you. You know your person also has to work on certain things by themselves. You can't do it for them, but you're really, really guiding them through their lessons. And you know what you want. You want that loving, stable relationship. So with your energy, you're putting that intent out. And the divine is feeling that. So you're creating this. You're in this energy of creating. And your person sees this within you. Like, oh, actually that partner that I wanted to be beside me, to help me, to support me is my Leo. So this is what they're seeing. They're seeing you in your power, you're in your element, and you're creating, you're attracting a lot of things in your life, Leo, a lot of blessings. So they know with this energy that you're in, you're also attracting a lot of people. So they are afraid that you will attract other connections, and other people that will be interested in you. So this is what they are seeing at this time. Okay. The divines are just telling you, just continue the creation, the intent. That's good. Just hold on to that. So we have see beyond the current situation. And that's what most of you Leos are doing at this time. You're seeing beyond the situation. You know yourself that this can become a power couple, that you guys are really divinely connected. You're trusting your intuition. You're trusting the divine. You know whatever tower moment your person is going through, that eventually they're going to come out of it. And you know that the divine is also going to tell them, look, you better hurry up, because if you're not interested in your Leo, then we'll place a new love on the path, because your Leo is creating, your Leo is putting out those intentions. And your person is in panic of this. So I do feel for many of you, your person's really finding a way to work on themselves, and they know they don't have that much time, and they know they have to change a lot of things within themselves so they can become the better version of themselves, the more loving version of themselves, and that they can create together with you Leos on this path. Wow. So that is very, very beautiful for the Leos out there. Just going to take a bit of a sip of water, you guys. So that is really good. I do feel with that reading, continuation, many of you are going to find the way with your person, okay? Because I do feel for many of you, your person is willing to work on the things with you. Not other people involving, giving them immature advice, but to work on the things with you. So that is really, really good, you guys. Okay. For the people who are also watching, you can also find me on Parafisi.nl, or you can find me on Psychic World. Okay. You can also check the reviews for many of my clients, and you will just see how I work, how I tune in. Of course, there always be reviews with people that they don't resonate with my energy. That can happen. It doesn't matter. But the overall view of my reviews, you guys, you will just see how I work, how I tune in. Okay. Let me tell you, when you book a reading with me, I really, really give you messages that you need. and I don't sugarcoat things, and I don't give you answers, just to make your story fit. I really give the messages. I bring them out of love through my guides, because they're the ones that give me the messages, but something that really you can work with, something that really can support you at that time. So just remember that, guys, very important. So Scorpio, now it is your turn, Scorpio. So I'm just going to timestamp it. Okay. And remember, at the end of these bonus readings, I'm just going to pull like cards just for the rest of the zodiac signs to give you support, what to work on in these energies at this current time. So I'm going to do that at the end. So stay at the end to watch. Okay, Scorpio. So your reading was, you see right through their mask. That's true. You see that your person has feelings for you. Okay? You see that they have feelings for you. You see that they're kind of like pulling themselves back, not really showing you that they really deeply love you. So let's see. Let's continue that reading. Let's give you the bonus reading and see what we can see in your energy and see what we can see in their energy at this time. Ooh, you have the here and now. Beautiful. Beautiful. You have glittering. Okay, let's see what happens on your person's side. They have serendipity. That's really good. Seeing that this connection is a blessing. It's going to bring them a lot of blessings. And they have, ooh, they have to hold on to the energy. So you have the here and now. Look at this card. We have past, we have future. So divine is telling you to stay in the here and now. That is very important when it comes to this relationship. Okay, so don't be confused, because the reading is, of course, you see through their mask, so you see through their true selves. Okay, but if you stay in the here and now when it comes to this relationship, you can change and create something totally new. And also what you can do by staying in the here and now, you can really look and analyze at the relationship, because look at you sitting on that egg. Okay, not focusing on the past and not focusing on the future, but focusing on the situation in the now, putting your energy in the now. That's going to strengthen you. That's going to keep you in your power. Because if you think about the past and past issues and past arguments and things that happened with your person, and you keep on bringing it in the now, you're only going to block. You're only going to bring blockages so that you and your person can't work things out. So it's important to be in the now. What happened in the past happened in the past, okay? What happened in the past, even if it was arguments, it was a moment that your person was in that energy, that they couldn't think, that they maybe said things that were very painful and hurtful, and that nothing had to do with you. So it's important for you to focus in the here and now. So we have the card glittering. So this is beautiful. This is telling you that this connection can have a totally new transform, new beginning. It's actually showing you to take off those pink glasses, because of course you have a certain thought, a certain perception of, oh, how beautiful the relationship can be, how glittering and glowing. The divine actually wants to take those pink glasses off and to show the reality, okay? So the reality of the relationship, how really the relationship can be, okay? So of course, new beginning within this connection, if you stay in the now, important. And of course, to find harmony, balance, and growth within this connection. That's great. So then we go to your person, and then we're going to clarify your side and then your person's side. So your person has serendipity. The divine is trying to show them that luck is on their side, even though they might not see that that's possible, but this is what the divine is showing them, okay? This is a relationship when you are genuine yourself, when you let go of the mask, when you show your love, when you show your true self, you will see the luck that this relationship brings. So this is also showing them new beginning. That is most important, okay? And they have to master their own power. So believe in themselves and believe that this relationship can be created, believe that this relationship can be strong, okay? The next card is not giving up. This is most for your person because I do feel your person has a lot of fears. And usually when things go wrong in relationships, they really give up and they think, okay, maybe that person's not for me. They don't really fully give the other person the chance. And this is what they're not doing with you too, Scorpio. They're not fully giving you the chance, okay? They're not giving you a fair opportunity to get to know them, for them to get to know you and to work on this connection. So this is what the divine is telling them. Don't give up. You don't see the bigger picture yet. It needs more time. You need to learn to know the person. You need to learn to understand who the person is, okay? So this also has to do about creating their stability and their foundation because it is rocky. It is rocky. And the next one is to keep up, to have the understanding of the relation and to keep on learning how to not run away from things when things like fall apart or relationships fall apart or they have arguments. They have a kind of fearful energy. So we're going to see what other messages we can get. We're going to start off on your side. We're going to clarify. So you have to focus in the here and now, and you have to put down those pink glasses and really see how you can build a relationship with your person. Of course, it takes two people to work on a relationship and what needs to happen. Okay, so we're going to clarify the cards. Okay, so we had you focusing in the here and now. Okay, so once you focus in the here and now, this is good for this relationship. That's clarified by the Two of Swords, and that's clarified by the Pentacles. Then can your person get unstuck? And you also get unstuck to see, can we build a new foundation? Can we move forward? This is what needs to happen. Okay, so it means actually staying in the now, looking at the situation, talking to them, analyzing. Okay, because this blindfold can come off. It can come off. Nobody is stuck in this situation. And then can you see the new potential, the new chance that the divine is giving you for you and your person to have the stable foundation, to have stability within this relationship and to grow. So that is most important. So when we have glittering, it's taking the pink glasses off, realizing what the relationship needs. And that's clarified by the Three of Swords, and that's clarified by the Tower. It is showing you that this is the faulty foundation, okay? It's not a stable, strong foundation that needs to be totally broken down. And that's what the divine is doing at this time, because your person is trying to be strong. They're holding up a mask. For some of you, you might not be in contact. They might not show you their true feelings, that they really love you. But what they're not showing you, Scorpio, is their heart is broken, okay? You and them being at a distance, if some of you are in separation, they've got a broken heart. And this is what they're actually hiding from you. They're hiding from you at this time. This is what they're really hiding from you. They're not really showing you at this time what is happening. So let's go into your person. Let's see from their side. We have serendipity for them to see that this is a blessing. This relationship is a blessing. And for them to keep up, just learn the lessons. Just to understand that every time they give up on relationships and they move into another relationship, that's not going to work. That's really, really not going to work. Okay, so let's clarify. Serendipity, having that energy. Let's see what's going on. So let's clarify what is going. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I don't read reversals, but I know what this says. Okay, so Look how beautiful the serendipity card that they have. And look at this. You're going to be so surprised. Queen of Wands, and we have the Two of Cups. You see how they see you, Scorpio? They see you loving, passionate, strong, stable. You really, really light their fire, okay, within them. You really give them the love and the passion. And they know for many of you, you are a soulmate, you are a twin flame. This is what they're keeping within them. You know, that's why they're keeping that mask on. But the divine is telling them, hey, look, this is your Scorpio. This is your person. We're giving you this person so you can feel the luck. You wanted this love. So this love has come on your way. So take it. Don't be afraid to pull off that mask. Don't be afraid to let that mask down. That is really, really good. So we know that they find it difficult when it comes to relationships to stay in a relationship, to keep things up, to work things through. And why is that happening? We have fears and we have strength. They keep themselves stuck in the past energy, a lot of hurts. For many of you, yes, they've had a lot of painful relationships where they gave love and it was never answered or they were left behind. And I feel at this time, they don't feel that they have the strength. Remember, this was reversed, you guys. Told you I don't read reversals, but I do read the energies. They don't have the strength at this time. They find it very hard to have the strength to release all these fears and to work on this relationship, because the divine is telling them, work on the relationship. Don't give up. This is a very important relationship. This is a life partner, but you need to release the fears and you need to regain your strength. Okay, because at this time, they don't feel that they're strong enough to do so. But let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you don't feel that you're strong enough to do so or not. Divine always brings you love at moments when it is time. When it's time for you to let go of your past, to release all old pains, and to start rebuilding yourself, working on yourself, and accepting love. But a lot of people, they always feel like, okay, this is not the timing for myself. So much disaster going in my life. I don't think, no. Stop thinking, feeling. You have a special person come on your path. Yes, and many times, let me tell you guys, the person that comes in your path to give you love will not be in the package that you want. It will be somebody totally different, because they're here to also teach you lessons, and it's good. Because in the past, if you always chose a certain kind of partner and it worked out, your lesson is that kind of person is not good for me. That kind of person, with that kind of person, I can't have a stable relationship. It just does not resonate with my energy. So when the divine gives you somebody else in a different kind of package and you think, whoa, okay, I don't think this is going to work with this person, that is just fooling yourself. That is just because love knows no boundaries. Love also doesn't know age. And sometimes it is good. It is really good that the divine sends you someone who is different, because you can learn from each other and you can learn so much about relationships from each other. So let's see. This is a glimpse of the extended that I post on all the zodiac signs, you guys. So I'm going to give you a glimpse so you know what you're purchasing. Okay. So what secrets they're not telling you? Understanding, fall, abandonment, a lot of abandonment issues, and deception. At this moment in time, in secret, they're trying to understand why they still love you, why you're still in the system, why they can't move on, why they can't forget you. Told you the lesson is still there. They still have the lesson to learn. It's not easy to just move on, okay? So they're really getting the bigger picture when it comes to this connection. They're realizing that this is just not any kind of connection. This is a deep love, soulmate, for everybody, different situation, but it's a deep love connection, okay? So this is what they're understanding. And they're also understanding to reflect look at their own actions. Why do they keep on repeating the same cycles? Why do they keep on getting in the same arguments? Why do they keep on getting in the same problems? Why many times when they enter relationships, they keep on saying to themselves, this is for some of you, I'm always getting left behind, I'm always getting dumped. Look at your actions. Ask yourself why you get dumped by the other person, why that cycle keeps on repeating. So, this is what they're understanding. They're looking at the lessons that the divine is giving them to learn about themselves, to change certain tools, and also about the relationship. It's a very clear message for you guys, Scorpio, really, about your person. Okay, for some of them during fall time, they're going to take more action. They're going to approach you. They're going to, for some of you, finally put that mask off and say, look, I just really deeply love you. I'm very sorry I didn't give you a fair chance. Out of fear, I pulled myself back. I made everything difficult more for you and also eventually also for myself. So during fall time, that's very important. Can happen this fall for some of you, can happen another fall. Remember, everybody has a different timeline, you guys. They have a lot of abandonment issues. Okay, this is what they have to deal with. They're going to realize that they are the ones that are self-sabotaging every time these love connections. They say they feel abandoned, but look at their actions, look at how they're looking at things. As we saw in the reading, of course, they don't keep up in relationships. If things don't go their way, whoop, they're off, they're gone. But now this time the divine is teaching them a lesson. Well, no, you're not going to easily run into a next relationship, or you're not going to easily run away from this relationship, because this is a deep-rooted love connection. So this is not something that you can rub out. This is not something you can throw away and just think, oh, I can continue with my life. No. So this is what they're realizing. Because every time they repeat that same lesson and they handle it the same way, they block themselves. They feel stuck and they're wondering, like, what? So they're realizing that they're self-sabotaging themselves, okay? And they really have to look at these abandonment issues. For some of you, it has to do with their childhood, feeling abandoned, not understood by their own parents. So this is something that they really need to go within and work on themselves. So last, we have deception. Deceiving themselves, this relationship won't work. Deceiving themselves that there's somebody else that they're not really showing their true feelings. So this is what they're also understanding at this time, self-sabotage. So you guys, this is really good, but I must say this is really, really intense. But this is a lesson that has been knocking at your person's door for a very, very long time. And it's time that they learn. It's time that they learn, reflect, look at their actions and ask themselves, why am I always self-sabotaging relationships? Because they don't want to be alone. But you end up alone if you self-sabotage. You end up alone if you don't work with a person in a relationship. You end up alone if you just keep on thinking those thoughts, oh, they're going to abandon me, so let me just destroy the relationship. Let me just hurt the other person so they run away from me. And this is what your person has to learn. So they're really understanding more about the connection, that they can't run away from this love. They have to heal this connection. If they do it energetically, if they have contact with you, they have to heal. I feel for a big majority of you, they're going to come forward. They know that they have to do this because they're only blocking themselves. This is going to happen during fall time. They are trying to work on the abandonment issues, and they're trying to realize why they keep on deceiving themselves and deceiving other people, and why they just keep on bringing a lot of pain and hurt in their lives and within the connection. Okay, you guys, so, wow, really heavy. For you, Scorpios out there, let's get you some blessing cards, because I truly feel that you deserve it at this time. Because I feel for many of you, this is very, very, very challenging, what you're going through with your person. So let's see what messages the divine has to show you. And I do feel many of you guys are doing this. Mountains, stand your ground. Good. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Even better. Stag, trust and thrive. The first one, standing your ground. I do strongly feel that many of you guys are doing this. Scorpios can be very loving, but let me tell you, if you step over the boundaries of a Scorpio, you don't want to do that, because you will really, really hear the hard truth, and it can be very cutting. So this is what you're doing at this time. You're standing your ground with your person. You're telling them, look, I'm not playing this game anymore with you. I'm tired. I'm done. I want true love. If you're interested in true love with me, I'm here. If you're not interested in true love and you want to go and play with somebody else's heart and break somebody else's heart, go ahead, but it's not going to be mine. So you're being very blunt, very direct, very clear. For some of you, you're even just thinking like, you know what, I've been telling this person so many things, but they don't care. They're not interested. They don't think my opinion is important. So I'm just going to be silent. I'm just going to distance myself. Okay, because at this moment, they're not thinking of us, they're just thinking of their own energy. So you're really, really standing your ground, and you're standing it very strong and very firm. That's what I feel. So at this moment, what you're doing is surrounding yourself with protective energy. You're just going by your own things in everyday life, looking at yourself, doing creative things, things that you love, surrounding yourself with people that are very supportive, that very loving, that are not in conflict with you. So this is what you're doing at this time, and you're pulling your energy away from your person, because for some of you, you feel they're too much in that toxic energy. Remember, deceiving, abandonment. Oh, I'm always the one that's hurt. I'm always the one that's left behind. You're kind of like tired of that victim story. So you've pulled yourself away from their energy. You've pulled yourself away from the connection, because you're understanding that it's not good for you. Okay. It's not good for you to be stuck with your person in their pain. You know that they have to figure themselves out. They need to learn that lesson. So you pulled yourself back. Very good, Scorpios, really good. So you're trusting your intuition at this time. You're trusting your guides. You're trusting your energy, whatever. You're just having the faith. You're thinking like, you know what? I want love. I'm going to go for love. I'm going to be open for love. My person is stuck. They're just going to eventually find out that they have to change the way they act within love, the immature behavior. They have to look at themselves. They have to know, and they have to understand. Many of you, you're thinking, I'm not going to mother this person. You want a relationship where someone that has equal give and take, mature energy. Okay, and you also realizing like, look, this person comes into my life actually they're unsecure, they're not stable within themselves, and now they want me to fix them and to mother them. Oh, I'm definitely not going to do in. Okay, mothering another person won't help the person to work on themselves. They have to be willing to do it for themselves. Okay, no matter how much love you give the other person when they're going through whatever they're going through, if they're not open to realize like, oh, you know what, let me work on myself because I want to be grounded, and I also want to give my love to this beautiful person who sees the good things in myself, it won't work. That person will only pull you down in their negative energy. They'll only pull you down to that level, and both of you guys are going to get stuck. And that's not the point of love connections or love relationships. Okay, you can be supportive of your partner, that's good, but remember, you cannot do the lessons for your partner. You cannot do the work for them. And if they're very stubborn and they don't want to work on themselves, very important to pull yourself out of that energy. Don't go with them within the pain. I see so many people do that. I also used to do that when I was younger in relationships. I would just give love. I would be so drained, and eventually I just came to a point to realize like, well, that person's not doing anything to work on themselves. They're just draining and draining and draining me, and they're only thinking of themselves, and they're not even thinking of us. You're not even saying we, but they're just saying I. It's about me. It's about me. So very important lesson, you guys, in love. It is not easy. Okay, we all don't want to leave the person behind we love. We want to help others, but it is not easy for when the person doesn't want to help themselves and they're blocking your support and love. Then there's nothing you can do. They have to be open, because it means that they're not in line with their higher self. They're not in line with their energy. And they need to be willing to be open to the universe for the support. And then can they be open and willing for you as a loving person to support them. But as long as they're not opened, there's nothing you can do. There's really, really, really nothing you can do. Okay. And I also learn that every day with my surroundings, even with my clients. When my clients come to me and they're open to learn, because I also learn from them, it's not a one-sided thing, then yes, can my client make progress? And we can look at the situation. I can tune in, I can give them tools to help them and to support them. That's what a lot of people find it hard. And let me tell you, as a Sagittarius, I'm a very loving and very fiery person. And when I love other person, even if it's a friend, if it's family, it doesn't matter. You know, I will do anything to be there to support that person. But if that person's not open to me and rejects me, now that of course I'm at the age of 39 going to be 40, I realize, like, you know what, okay, fine, if you just want to stay in that painful energy, that's up to you. But there's just very simple solutions that you can do to work on yourself. But people have to want to be happy, you guys. You can't help people be happy. All you can do is stay in your energy, in your power, your positive, loving energy, and vibrate that to the outside world to inspire others. Remember, and others, you take those messages or to take the loving, inspiring energy that you give and pay it forward. That is just the best way to do it. Seriously, it's just the best way to do it. Let me tell you, that's one thing I learned in this lifetime. You can't make people happy. You can only make yourself happy. And whoever wants to join you with that energy, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so, oh, hi, welcome. So the last one is for all of us signs, because I've done Leo and I have done Scorpio, your bonus readings. So remember, you guys, okay, the more likes I get on each zodiac sign, remember that I will be doing bonus readings and you will also be seeing a glimpse of the extended that I do. Okay, so now this is just for all of us. For the rest of the messages for us for the coming period. Okay, so these are general messages. And this doesn't have to just do with love or the connection, but these are just messages that I can give as support out there for you guys in this period, because I have also can tell us about it. We're all going through our own transformations, but let's see what the divine can give us as messages to keep up, to stay in your high vibration energy, even with what is happening around us. So, message for everyone, don't give up. This is very important. We have don't give up, okay? And we have being happy and finding your happiness. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. This is a big message for all of us to say, don't give up staying on your path. Don't give up on what you believe in, what is good for you, what you need at this time, what you want to invest in, what you want to start working on. Any projects, anything that's happening in your life, don't give up, okay? Because this is actually the time that all of us in this big awakening, we are releasing a lot of toxic energy, we're releasing toxic situations, and we are releasing people that are just not good for us. And when I say things that are not good for us, means things that are not uplifting us, because now we are in the next stage of the energy that we're supposed to be uplifting ourselves, but also uplifting others, not pulling other people down, but really supporting others. This is very important. But this is more about staying in your power, putting yourself first, self-love, and just keep on. Just keep on doing what you're doing that is good for you. Even if it's very different than what others do for themselves, just keep on. You know what is good for you. Nobody else knows what is good for you. You know what makes you happy. Nobody else knows what makes you happy, because nobody can walk your path. Nobody can be 100% fully you. That is not possible. Everybody has their own path and it's your own journey. So you have to keep on, for many of you out there, what do you have to do? You have to keep on finding your stability in all areas of your life. Okay, that is very important. Finding your stability. What brings you stableness? What do you need at this time? Okay, building your new foundation as everything is changing around us, and we are all trying to create the new world. And even the people that are in conflict, or if you go out, you see people arguing in the streets, those people are also releasing all the energies that they've been keeping in the system. They're also going through their own awakening, okay? As for a long time, they closed themselves off from the world, they kept all the true feelings in, and now it is coming out. It is all action, it is all change, it is all releasing karma. This is what we're all doing. But for those that are really working on yourselves, doing the inner work, okay, just keep on holding on. Don't let go. This is very important because you're creating your new stability, your new foundation. And that is very important, okay? It's very important to keep it up and to have that understanding. No matter what someone says to you, what they think is wrong, what you're doing, that is their perception. It is not your perception. If it's good for you, stick to it. If they think it's not good for them, that is their choice, but you are not them, you are you. So it's really finding the new you and supporting the new you. This is really important at this time, you guys. Okay, that's a very powerful message. The next one is becoming happy and finding your happiness. Okay, this is very important in the energy that we're in. I know it is not easy as everything is changing around us, and of course, with what all is happening. Um, and a lot of people have lost their jobs, a lot of people are struggling, especially with everything that's happening within the world. But it is the time to become happy and to find your happiness, to have a new beginning. Actually, to have a new beginning in the chaos that we're in. This is actually the time to make a start. And it's talking about looking at yourself, the relationship with yourself. What do you think of yourself? Do you give yourself love? Do you have loving thoughts about yourself? Do you feed yourself good energy? This is not about your surroundings, but this is the connection with yourself. How do you feel yourself? How do you get up? How do you go through your day? What do you eat? What do you give your body? Okay. Do you meditate? The meditation comes in different forms. It's not only sitting still, listening to music. It can be just doing gardening. It can be going for walks. It can, for some of you, if you love animals, get a pet, look after a pet. That is also a form of meditation. You can do it in all different areas. Okay. Not everybody wants to go down the spiritual path. You don't have to. We're all different. We're all new, unique. But all we want are the same. Okay. We want to be understood. We want to be loved. And we want to be accepted. But the most important is to accept yourself as who you are. Not for another to accept you, but to accept yourself. Because when you accept yourself, that's when you can build your happiness and become happy. Okay. And the next one is harmony and balance. Because when you come into this happy energy, you know what you want, you go for things. You don't let fear hold you back. You just take action. You create more harmony and balance within your own life, within your own energy. And that is what you give out, that energy. Your whole environment will feel it. Yes, you will have certain people that will not be happy that you're happy and that you're living a totally different life than them, because there are some people that stay stuck in suffering. Okay. They just don't know anything how. They just think like, oh, if I live my life the way I want, I'll be rejected by my environment. So let me just stay in this energy. Let me just stay how things are, because I can't do that. I'll be alone. Those are all fear-based thoughts. But the divine is showing all of us to come to a stage of accepting our true selves, of who we are, finding our happiness first within, not without, Not looking for a person to fill that emptiness within us, because that's never going to work. It's really never going to work. But finding the happiness within you, shining your bright light, accepting you, and trying as much as possible to stay in this energy. And remember, you guys, you can't always be happy, because there are some moments that you do have to grieve in life. That is just the process of life. It's like a roller coaster going up and down, up and down. But when you're more in this energy, you can work through your grief stages more easier for yourself. You can understand, you can feel the energy that, you know what, I want to live this journey that I'm having. I want to have the most enjoyable experience in my life. I want to reach the sky limit. I want to do things that at least I can say I've lived, no matter how long or short your journey is, but that you've lived, that you don't regret when the time comes, that you end your journey, that you say to yourself, oh, I never did this, I never said this to this one, I never expressed my feelings, I never expressed my love. So remember, that is important. So guys, don't give up. Don't give up the true you for nobody, for no one, for no situation. Remember, hold on to that, because that's going to give you new stability, your new foundation, and time to become truly happy. Okay, truly with your new self. Embrace your new tools. Yes, not all of us are willing to show our true selves out there. I can understand it. As when I was younger, I never wanted to go on the spiritual path. I never wanted to be a spiritual coach. I thought to myself, why me? You know, what have I got to give? But eventually I accepted the plan that the divine had for me, and what I'm doing, and working with energy and helping and assisting people. And let me tell you, I am so happy that eventually I did choose my true self, and I'm truly happy with what I'm doing. And all I want to do is be of service, to give what I can give, support, healing messages, so other people don't have to feel alone, especially in these times. Okay? Well, you guys, okay, that's for all of you. I want to say thank you very much for the people for joining me. Please don't forget to support me. Please give me likes, because the more people can see my lives out there. Next week, we're having the general and love readings for all the zodiac signs. I'm going to do it on Monday. Okay, you guys. Also, give me comments. If you guys find it easier for me to do it at nighttime, I can do it at a later hour instead of the afternoons, or you find the afternoons are easier. It doesn't matter, you guys, just tell me, because I want to just do these lives every Mondays. So next week, check-ins, general and love readings, I'm going to, of course, going to post that soon on my YouTube channel. And just want to share my appreciation to all of you. Really, I'm getting more subscribers, and I'm really, 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 truly grateful. So I hope that just keeps on growing, and then eventually I can do the lives through my phone and no more through the webcam. So sending lots of love and light, you guys, to all of you, and hope to see you next week. Bye.